And this is a very good quote I saw online. In order to live the life you love and love the life you live, you have to be willing to step on the other side of normal. So you got to do things that are not normal in order to live a life that you want. So this is the next part that I really wanted to do for a long time now. And this part is about what did I learn from my mentors. And I had lots of mentors, and I think the biggest improvement was from talking to people that was better than me and more experienced than me. And this is what I learned. Don't be afraid of what you are good at. So when I was in school, I had this teacher and she saw that I was good at drawing, and she asked me, "Winston, you are good at drawing." And I said, no, I'm not good at drawing. And she said to me, "Don't be afraid of knowing and like telling people what you are good at." And that's come to my next thing I learned from another mentor. And my mentor said that I was selling myself short. A lot of the time I don't really like to present my good side of myself and show other people what I know and what experience I know. So in that case, I was selling myself short, and I need to like do better marketing or do better selling, and then other people will know how good Winston is. And this I think a lot of my mentors says, like Tai Lopez, Peter Sage, Dan Pena, they always say you are the average of the 5 people you hang around with. So if you're always hanging around unfit people, you will become unfit yourself. And if you don't hang around people that don't read, you won't read. And if you hang around people that go to the seminars, you have to choose the people which you hang around with. So now I will hang around people that make more money than me, so I will get good ideas in order how to make more money, or how to influence people, or how to motivate people, and how to transform people. But I think money is not really that important until you are broke. When you have no money for food, and then you will understand what is money. So now I want to look better, and so I find more friends at the gym or people that go to the gym, and I ask people questions about what to eat, what kind of exercise I need to do in order to look like this, and I have to stick to the diet, and I have to stick to the exercise in order to get my body into a good shape and healthy. This is important. So if you find anything important in this video, you should watch it back and write it down. It's like what Zig Ziglar said. It's like, I think it's someone else said it, that you have to listen to something 7 times, and after 7 times it will become into your subconscious, and you have to listen to something 7 times, or like read something 7 times before you understand it, and it becomes a part of you. So you might not learn everything first time you watch this video, so you need to play it back and write things down, take notes, and read your notes again, and then you will learn something from this video. I learned something from Tim Ferriss. He said writing is crystallized thinking, and I didn't really like writing before, but I'm starting to enjoy it more because I think it's the way that I think now, because I'll write it down, reread it, and then see it if it makes sense. And it's just to see, it's a different way of thinking. It's like you think stuff in your mind and it's all over the place. So now I would write things in a journal or in a diary or in a notebook, and it helps me to think more clearly. What did Jim Rohn teach me? I think Jim Rohn taught me a lot of things, but one of the good tips that he taught me was to buy a journal, an expensive one. Because if you buy one that is like $2 and a $10 one, or like a $20 notepad, what would you write in? If you buy a $20 notepad, you would be more willing to write some good stuff in it, and you'd be more, so you think it's more leverage. It leverages yourself into writing stuff down because you spend this amount of money on it, and it helps you leverage yourself into doing that task. It's almost like gym. It's like when you pay for gym, you have to pay for a year. So when you pay it for a year, it kind of, when you don't go, you feel bad for not going to the gym. So you buy this expensive notepad, and if you don't write stuff in it, then you will feel bad, and then you will start writing stuff down more. So another thing I learned is that free stuff is not always good for you. I learned this from John Lee, the dragon, the wealth dragon. And he said when he was trying to learn something from a mentor, the mentor said, "I'm gonna teach you if you go give me 10 grand. And John Lee said, why? Why do I need to give you 10 grand? Because the mentors want to see that you are willing to do whatever it takes to get his mentorship. And you have to put some skin into it, and you have to put some teeth into it. And that is also why I don't teach for free now. Because if I teach for free, I know the student won't take me seriously. And you want to see who is actually interested and who is eager to learn. Because there's no point wasting your own time and wasting the students' time. Because I can see a lot of students that don't want to learn. So go and do something else. Don't come and waste my time. And you have to find a good mentor, good teacher. So you can find a mentor through books, through videos. Even better, find a mastermind group. So when you have a mastermind group, you have people accountable for what you need to do with your business, what you need to do with your personal life. So when you tell your mentor mastermind group what you're going to do, you have to meet them up every week, and you have to tell them what did you do and what can you do differently and what you need to do now to make your business better. It's really important to find someone that is accountable for your action, because that's the most hardest part of how starting my own business is there was no one accountable for my actions. So I can like sleep till 10, I can sleep till 12, but when I get a mentor, there's someone there to push you and make sure you stay on track. Get feedback from your customers or from your friends or from your family. So whenever you do a video or write a book or do a speech or make a product, get some feedback from your customers, friends or family, and then you can improve. When I did a speech, I asked the people that was watching me, they say, "Winston, you don't have any passion." So now I try to have more passion and more action in my videos to make it more interesting. And I've got to talk faster, that's another thing. I need to talk faster because before I talk really slowly. Because maybe I was thinking and I don't know what to say when I'm thinking, and it's all practice. The more you practice, the more you get the flow of it, and then you will become a better speaker on the stage or on video. So if you watch some of the previous videos, I'll talk really slow, and some people even say, "Winston, you speak like a..." Next tip is to record yourself. So I learned a lot of things from starting making YouTube videos and UQ videos and QQ videos, because after I edited and I watched them back, I could see what I'm doing good and what I'm doing bad, and this is how I improve a lot, because I could not see how bad I was talking, how slow I was talking, what kind of bad I was walking around like this before, and now I know how to stand up straight and smile. And after I recorded myself, I've become better. Playing computer games. I got this, like, one of my friends, one of my mentors told me, "Winston, you need to stop playing computer games because computer games don't help you earn money." Well, there is some kind of people that makes money from playing computer games. It's like people from YouTube or the very professional esport gamers. They make money from playing computer games. But so there's another tip I learned from Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss said eliminate. So a lot of things you don't need to do or you don't need to watch, you just eliminate it from your life. So like, stop watching news. It's like news don't really help you with your work, it just gives you a negative feeling, and it's always talking about the victim mentality. Well, some news is good, but in general you don't need to watch the news. Just like, don't watch the television, but just find a different way of like getting the news. Like, just like read the news from online, and then it'd be less adverts, because adverts is also brainwashing your mind as well. As it changes your psychology and it gets you to buy stuff that you don't need. So there's speak faster, more passion, sleep less, drink 1 coffee. So before, I knew that I was like sleeping a lot. So the only way I could find to combat this sleeping so many long hours is that I had to drink coffee. So now I buy coffee and drink it in the morning, and I drink it raw, like without any milk or any sugar. So I just get some coffee and drink it in the morning, and it keeps me awake.